Hello, I am Carlos Villaseñor and I'm teaching you how I made this project to my class of computer vision. First of all is a project in Unity uh, and I'm using OpenCV for Unity. Okay, this asset you have to download from the asset stores and I'm using this simple scene. It's just a main camera and directional line and a plane. You can see I don't have anything loaded. Here I am just having 4 videos, uh, an image that I'm using as a mask, and a test image. You need here to this mask to modify here. Check this that it has to be on, so the script can access to the image and use it to make the mask. Okay, then I'm going to my yeah, of course you have to apply the changes in the image. Let's just check again. Okay, it's enabled, so it doesn't. Okay, here in my plane you need to have this mesh render in the object you are going to use this script. Okay, then you just have to add it. Here I have this little menu. I have this checkbox. It enables some parts of the script. It's like this is for if you're using a video like I am, you have to press this, so each frame is gonna be working the script. If you have an image, you just unselect this and using the key code from your keyboard, the letter H, it's gonna do it just once. So let's continue. This is another checkbox. I have to see if it's in color or grayscale. Let's check it out. I'm gonna take this out and you're gonna see it's gonna be a video, and here you are gonna see the video playing. Okay, if I just uncheck this, you're gonna see that the video is in grayscale. Okay, here you are gonna have a little errors. It's because when the script starts working, the video hasn't loaded. I need to make a little catch here there, so these errors don't pop out, but it doesn't matter really. Okay, let's continue. Now you see that there's a grayscale and a color image. Here you have a mask. This mask is, I'm using this mask, this image, to create the mask. Okay, let's check it out. I'm gonna leave in grayscale so you can see all these things that this script is working is gonna be in the grayscale. So let's check it out. You can see that now you are just seeing this triangle in the bottom of the video. That's for this mask. If you're seeing, is because that's just the part of the row that I want. Here comes the horizon, and the video you just can see the road, and that's all we need. Okay. Then we have this Gaussian blur. I don't I don't think you can see it very well, but it just cleans up a little the image. I don't know if you can see it, but this is just for remove some noise from the video. If you want, you can try it without this Gaussian blur. It doesn't affect too much because the video is well recorded. Then I have this canny filter. What's the canny filter for? It's for edge detection. If you just press play, you're gonna see that you have all the borders in the image we can see. Now we have, instead of a grayscale image, we are having here a binary image. It's just black and white. This is important because the Hough transform just works with points. So we are gonna work with the points in white to find all the lines in the landscape. We can see how this works. Now we have a lot of lines everywhere. We don't want that. It's just not what we expect. So that's why I'm using this mask. When you press this mask, we are just gonna use the lines in the row. So let's try it out. Now you can see that there's just these lines from the row. If you press here, we can see the image complete in color, and these lines are what we expect to see from where are we going for. Okay, that will be kind of all. You can play with the values here. You can check in the documentation of OpenCV for what Clausburg need for its kernel sign and sigma, and the canny filter needs two thresholds, one for thin lines and one for figures. You can just come here and play with them. Just press all this and leave the image in gray, and you can see how from just seeing the raw parts. Now let's just play with these values. If you put it too low, you're gonna be watching a lot of white points. The idea is that we just get the borders that we want. Okay. Another thing you have to know here, when I'm working with all of these things, I was getting some lines like that even when I use the mask. I was getting some lines over here and over here. That's this auxiliary value form. If you put it in 0, you're gonna see all the lines that you can have, but I made a difference between the the 8 points. For example, if this line let's pause a little. If this line starts here and ends here, you just have to subtract the 8, and you're gonna have a value. That value is the one I'm looking for